On the outskirts of the sleepy town of Black Hollow, a crumbling Victorian mansion stood hidden beneath thick, twisted trees. The locals called it Whisper House, not because the wind whistled through its broken windows, but because people swore the house whispered back. 3 high school friends, Maya, Rhea, and Anya, weren't the kind to believe in ghost stories. On a cool autumn night, wrapped in hoodies and driven by curiosity, they biked their way up the dirt path toward the infamous mansion. "I can't believe we're actually doing this," Anya whispered, gripping her flashlight like a weapon. "Come on," Maya grinned, brushing her jet black hair from her face. "It's just an old house. We go in, take a few pics, and leave. Instant legend status." Rhea didn't speak. She just stared at the house, her pale fingers twitching slightly. She had dreamt of this place 2 nights ago, but hadn't told anyone. In the dream, the house had breathed. Inside, the air was thick with dust and the smell of mold. The grand staircase loomed in the center, half-rotten steps leading upward into darkness. Cobwebs laced the corners. Wallpaper hung in peeling sheets. But stranger than anything was the silence. Not even insects moved. The 3 girls stepped in, lights cutting through the darkness. Anya stayed closest to the door, nervously glancing back every few seconds. Rhea's fingers brushed against the decayed railing. Suddenly, Maya froze. "Did you hear that?" Rhea nodded slowly. A whisper, soft and female, had echoed down the hall, though the words weren't clear. "Probably just wind," Anya said quickly. "Let's just go upstairs and leave." The second floor was colder. The air was heavier. They moved past empty rooms until they came to one with an old mirror hanging crooked on the wall. The glass was dusty, but something seemed off. Maya wiped it with her sleeve. All 3 looked into the mirror and froze. In the reflection, behind them, stood a 4th girl. They spun around. No one was there. "I'm done," Anya stammered. "We're leaving. Now." But the door they had entered through was gone. Not closed. Gone. A solid wall stood where it had been. Rhea backed up, eyes wide. "This isn't right." The whispering returned. Closer now. Harsher. Not one voice, but many. Chanting. Maya's flashlight flickered. Then Rhea's. Then total darkness. Click! Click! The lights blinked back on. Anya was gone. They called her name. No answer. Just a giggle from the hallway, faint and childlike. They ran toward it, the floor creaking and groaning beneath them. "Maya," Rhea whispered, pointing. There, in a room lit only by moonlight through broken blinds, Anya stood with her back to them, perfectly still. "Anya?" Maya stepped forward. "What's wrong?" Anya turned slowly. Her eyes were pitch black, her mouth stretched too wide into an unnatural smile. "She likes us," Anya said in a voice that wasn't hers. "She's been so alone." Suddenly, she dropped to the floor like a puppet with its strings cut. Maya screamed. Rhea pulled her back, dragging her down the stairs. But the house had changed. The hallways stretched, warped. Doors twisted into walls. Nothing led back to the exit. "Maya, what the hell is this place?" Rhea cried. "I don't know, just keep moving." They stumbled into a grand room. At the center was an old piano, and next to it a girl in a white dress, sitting with her back turned. The same girl from the mirror. Matted hair fell over her face. Her hands, ghostly pale, hovered over the keys. She began to play. A haunting lullaby filled the room, each note sinking into their bones. "Rhea," Maya gasped. "Don't look away." But Rhea did, and in an instant, Maya was gone. Rhea stood alone in the room. The piano stopped. The girl turned. Her face was cracked like porcelain, eyes hollow. She floated forward, her feet never touching the ground. "Stay with me," she whispered. Rhea turned and ran. The hallway seemed endless, the doors all leading back to that cursed piano room. Panic clawed at her throat. Every time she blinked, the girl was closer. She crashed into a mirror, but this one wasn't like the others. This one was glowing faintly. In the reflection, she saw Anya and Maya both staring at her with lifeless eyes, mouths moving silently. "No," Rhea whispered, tears streaming down her face. "No," the mirror whispered back. "She's lonely. She only wanted friends." The glass began to crack, and through it, the girl crawled. Rhea screamed. The next morning, 3 bikes lay abandoned outside Whisper House. Police found no sign of the girls inside, only strange markings carved into the walls, and a piano that played a soft lullaby whenever the door opened. No one has entered since. But sometimes, if you walk past the gates at midnight, you can hear giggling. And if you're unlucky enough to look into the mirror inside, you might just see 3 girls staring back, eyes hollow, mouths whispering for someone to join them forever.